Alright, I'm just going to give you a quick run through of how to use Quizlet to your advantage. There are two modes that you can use, test and learn. I like the learn function the best, but let me show you test mode. First thing you're going to want to do is, usually we're not covering all the terms at once, so you just want to star the terms that we've gone over. So when you go home at night and today's going to be your day to study, go and start clicking the things that we've covered. So I've done that for you here. So safety, these are going to be the first 10 that we cover. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Okay, put a little star by them. Then let's go to test mode. Because I'm a Quizlet Plus user, you get to use this. Now, before you start doing the tests, come over to options. When you get to options, tell it how many questions do you want to test me on today. Let's just say I don't want to do 35 questions. I just want you to test me on 8 questions today. So just give me 8 questions. Sure, show the images. This is going to be important later when we have images. Not super important now. What about question type? Matching is cool, but usually not the best one. True, false, it's okay. Multiple choice, sure. I'm just going to give it these 3. Okay. I typically stay away from written, but if you do written, definitely go smart grading, because if you make a typo, it'll ask you, like, do you think you got the right answer? And if you did, then you could tell it. I'll show you an example of that in the learn mode. Down over here, this is the important one. Always go starred. Always go starred. That way you're not trying to smash in the entire set at once. And then the rest, just leave as is. Don't even worry with advanced options. Okay, let's create a new test. All right, here we go. This is just a true false, like, appropriate, where appropriate, blank as directed. So it's asking, is this the right term? Where appropriate, clean and organized, it's false. Quizlet's not great at making a test question. It's kind of stupid because it only pulls from what it has available. Use to flush chemicals out of your eye wash station. Yeah. Okay, this is a blank one. Blank in the laboratory or from laboratory equipment is not permitted. Instructor in the laboratory, no. Confine or tie in the laboratory from, no. Eating or drinking in the laboratory or from, okay, that makes sense. That's what I'm saying. Quizlet's kind of stupid at making these, but it gives you good practice, okay? My quizzes, not as easy, but what you need are reps. So keep work areas blank and blank. So which of these fits it? Well, clean and organized. Okay. And then again, you just go through and you answer. I'm just going to start picking just things randomly. All right. What about terms? Report. I don't know. Spills. It says select. Oh, select from the list below. So, this is the matching one. So, like, teacher, there, report, any accident, hair tie. Oh, that's actually kind of new. I'm discovering this with you. Anyways, click check answers. And then it'll show you the results. So, 7 out of 8. You can look, oh, okay, well, number 5. What was number 5? Okay, still learning, okay? Now, this is not the best test or the best way to use Quizlet. I really like the learn function here. So it's going to ask you which mode do you want to go. I say memorize it all. You can go quick study, or you can even skip this altogether. But just go memorize it all, continue. It's all new to me, especially if you're starting out brand new. And again, you have a couple options. I always say you go with the starred ones. Okay, you don't have to, but starred ones. I like leaving shuffling terms off unless you're trying to challenge yourself, in which case you can turn it on. I usually leave this alone right here. But again, it's asking you what kind of questions, multiple choice and written, it's fine. Answer with term, leave smart grading on, and then audio is off. Okay, let's come back here. A blank must be present. Well, it's instructor. All right, then the next one, report blank, and then, okay, which one is it? Ooh, is it any spill or accident? Well, since it's talking about scratch or cut, well, it's probably any accident. Prepare each activity by dissection gloves. Oh, nope, still learning. Okay, so it'll tell you to continue. Where appropriate, eye protection. Yeah, confine. And it'll keep doing this. I'm going to pause and fast forward right now. So eventually you're going to get to this one, which is the written one. It says A or N blank must be present during the performance of all laboratory work. It should be the instructor, but let's just say you're not a great speller. So long as it's close, I will count it. So you're like, instructor. And then you're like, okay, answer. It says close enough. Like, see, look, like you just missed it by one letter. Close enough. You could also say, like, no, I was wrong. Like, look, that's close enough to the right answer. Go with it, okay? Let's try another one right here. Report blank to a teacher immediately, no matter how minor. And I'm going to put in accident. And then I'm going to click answer. And it's like, oh, no, wait a minute. Did you get... It says any accident. You were close enough. So you can use this one that says override. Like, look, I know I was close enough, so I'm going to override it. Prepare for each laboratory activity by blank instructions. I'm going to say by eating instructions and answer. Oh, it's supposed to be reading all. Okay, well, obviously that was wrong. I'm not going to click override, so I'm going to click continue. Basically, when you do that, it knows that you got it wrong, and you're going to see it again. After you've answered it correctly a bunch of times, this is why I love the learn mode. It stops asking you the question as often. It will, but not as often as the ones you're getting wrong. So eventually you keep seeing the ones you're getting wrong over and over until you start getting them right. And it keeps doing that until you learn the entire set, which is awesome. So this is the best way to use Quizlet. If you wanted to reset your progress, you click start over, but I wouldn't do that. Okay, because if not, it resets everything back to like you don't know anything. Okay, so again, best way to use Quizlet right here.